It hasn't even been a year, but just to give you a little history lesson, 2023 brought us a film called The Mother with Jennifer Lopez. It also brought us a contrasting film called The Good Mother with Hilary Swank. It's now available on Hulu, and it does not have audio description, because Hulu be Hulu. So Hilary Swank's newest has finally dropped on a streaming service. I believe this was in theaters September-ish, or it was at a film festival or something, because I saw a couple reviews for this in like early September, and then like nothing. Just like no sound from this. Just it didn't, it's hilarious because as of this review, I know I'm behind on reviews. I'm looking at like when the Oscar nominations are. This review ain't coming out before Oscar nominations will be out before you see this review. So, but as probably will the coming soon date. But as I'm recording this, it says it's like coming soon. But it also says it's available for $3.99, and it has an IMDb score. And I'm like, IMDb. Can you make up your mind? Is this movie coming soon? Is it available to like what is it? Pick something, because it's already on Hulu. You already missed that boat. You're even indicating that I can rent it for $3.99. So what is it? Certainly it's not going to streaming services and then out to theaters. That would be so bizarre. They at least day and date those things. So, IMDb has no idea what's going on here. They're very lost. This film does star also Olivia Cooke, Jack Rayner, and Norm Lewis, of the people that you would notably recognize by name, I should say. And the story, which I really honestly could not piece together. Well, this part is actually pretty basic, but a journalist played by Hilary Swank finds out that her son has been killed and vows to seek revenge and teams up with an unlikely cohort in his son's pregnant girlfriend, played by Olivia Cooke. And they enter a dark world of drugs and violence and evil things. And this is a film that feels like one of those particular set of skills. I've accumulated a very particular set of skills over a long period of time type of films, except not, because Hilary Swank is a journalist. It's also the second least interesting thing Hilary Swank has done while portraying a journalist in 2023, considering that her TV series Alaska Daily did end in 2023. So we saw what she could do as a journalist in 2023. I don't know why we gave this woman 2 Oscars just to put her in some of the worst movies. This movie doesn't really go anywhere, and it just kind of tonally sits in a really dark zone the whole time. It doesn't have audio description. Really, it's next to impossible to follow because there isn't a lot of dialogue, and because she doesn't have a particular set of skills, and she can't just like badass walk up to people like Liam Neeson does all the time and just straight up say what she's thinking. She has to like play 2 sides. So it's even more confusing when she has conversations with people and you're like, wait a minute, do you know that? Do you not know that? I don't understand. Are you playing coy? I get no sort of like reference as to like what happened just before that, or, what was in that scene where we were all really quiet. It's just, it was really hard to follow. There's one scene where it feels like somebody's being stalked for a while. It's like really intense, and the music gets intense. It's like really intense, so you can hear it. And it's like, and you're like, oh my God, somebody's being stalked. I can feel it. And all you hear in the scene is somebody vomiting, and then there's no context. Like, it's just this really intense scene where the music is building to something, and you're like, oh shit, something's big. Something's about to happen. And then you just hear, and I'm like, not what I was expecting, but thank you. At least, at least that is a sound effect that I can understand. I appreciate you, whoever just vomited on screen. Thank you for that. No, no, this is a black hole of inaccessibility. Where this is where blind people go to die. We die in this film, I'm sure. I'm sure this film was pulled from theatrical release because they were like, why are all these blind people? Did they fall asleep? And oh god, they're dead. Oh my god, we should probably provide them with audio description. Shit. We literally literally bored them into the next life. Yeah, this is nothing that anybody should have. No. If you're not blind and you came here for a serious review of this film, I would tell you that Hilary Swank's film career, really in the last couple of years, is pretty much all you need to know about this film. Um, yeah, yeah, I don't know. Somebody needs to come along and rescue her. She needs like a Mickey Rourke and the Wrestler type of thing because she's way too good of an actress. We gave her 2 Academy Awards, and she is in some of the worst movies in the last 10 years. Some of these useless, like The Tenant, and you know what I'm saying? Like these films that are just like, why does this exist, and why is Hilary Swank in it? You know, why can't she be in something normal? Um, I can't even think of the last great performance of hers. It's like it's hard. It's like, was it Conviction? You know, with Sam Rockwell. You know, was that it? Has it been that long? Like, what is the last great performance from Hilary Swank? And Olivia Cooke is way better than this. I don't know. Go watch Me, Earl and the Dying Girl, and then come back. Norm Lewis is a great actor, just normally on Broadway, but very good actor. Go watch Da 5 Bloods if you want to see something better with him in it. And if you wanted to see a Jack Rayner film, go watch Sing Street again. There, I've recommended better films. I don't know if they have audio description, but they're all better than this. Um, yeah, I have no idea what this is, why it exists, what happens in it. I don't even really understand the ending because the film has long scenes of no dialogue and just mood and music. And yeah, this movie's unwatchable. That's my final grade. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Please click that subscribe button so I can continue to talk about films that do or do not have audio description and why they need them, or why the audio description is great. That's what I'm here to do. I also have X, Threads, or Instagram, Back the Movie Guy. You can go to the audio description project, adp.acb.org. It'll let you know what is audio description, where you can watch it. And you can go to the ADNA.org. That's the ADNA.org. It'll let you know who's narrating your favorite films and television series. That's it for me today. I will watch something else and see you guys on the other side.